Slide, please. Next. Call this Fugue State. Jeremiah was a bullfrog and a good friend of Hoyt Axton, among others. Jesus was a rabbi. He wasn't a bullfrog, nor was he a priest, high or low. He didn't know anyone named Melchizedek any more than he knew Hoyt Axton then. When he went up with Jesus to Jerusalem for the Passover, the last time, Philip ran into some Greeks, or they ran into him, on purpose, though, because they wanted to meet Jesus. Philip was from Bethsaida in Galilee, but he spoke Greek pretty well. So, "Wait here," he said to the Greeks, in Greek, and the Greeks were willing to wait, though not forever. That's how long they will wait in the Gospel of John, incidentally, if I understand it correctly. But in this Gospel, Philip goes to Andrew, I'm not sure why, and tells him about the Greeks, that they want to meet Jesus. Then he and Andrew go to Jesus. They find him in some sort of fugue state. Now, a fugue state, in case you thought I didn't know, also called a dissociative fugue or psychogenic fugue disorder, and here it is in the DSM-5. So if I didn't know, I could have looked it up. Here it is, described as rare and characterized by reversible amnesia with regard to personal identity. This would include falling out of contact with one's memories, personality, even identity, for a time. A rabbi might start thinking he's a priest. He's still unlikely to think he's become a bullfrog. And the amnesia is reversible and often short-lived. Philip and Andrew tell Jesus about the Greeks that want to see him, and Jesus, John says, Jesus answered them. But he doesn't. It's as if he hasn't heard the question. What he does say, the hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. And he begins talking in riddles. Unless a grain of wheat falls into the earth and dies, it remains just a grain of wheat. But if it dies, then it will live and bear fruit. Those who love their life will lose it, but those who hate their life will keep it. Whoever wants to follow me must follow, so he will end up being where I am. When Jesus stops for a moment, Philip and Andrew take it as a cue. They remind him of the Greeks in the waiting room, so to speak. But Jesus isn't done. Now he is talking loud enough, a crowd begins to gather. "Oh," he groans, "my soul is troubled," which, to put it in King James language, puzzled the disciples greatly. Because Jesus has never talked about his soul before. This is the first time he's used the word in their hearing, according to John. And it doesn't sound like him at all. Then from forte to pianissimo, he seems to be praying, mumble, mumble, mumble. Then it thundered. "It's going to rain," Jesus says aloud to the crowd. "You need rain. The streets of Jerusalem need washing. The grime the pilgrims have tracked in needs to be washed away. The devil take it and be taken with it. He looks around. He looks surprised to see Philip and Andrew standing there. The crowd, shaking its collective head, begins to disperse. Watching them, "I'm dying here," Jesus says to the two disciples. He sounds like himself again. "Some Greeks, you said? We should go see what they want."